Hi guys, Alicia here, the newbie crafter. Today I'm going to show you how to make no-bake Play-Doh with two special ingredients that you may not have heard of before. So the supplies that you'll be needing today to make this Play-Doh are 2 cups of flour. I have mine in 2 separate bowls here because I had a little much, but you just need some flour. I have 1 cup of salt, 1 tablespoon of cream of tartar, and 2 tablespoons of oil. Now you could use vegetable oil, canola oil, or olive oil, it doesn't really matter. And use, of course, whatever Play-Doh recipe that you feel most comfortable with. I have actually never made Play-Doh before, so I did some research this morning, and this is one that I have found. You do not need the cream of tartar, but it does help as a binding agent for your Play-Doh, as I found out. So with that information, I can leave it up to you to find your own Play-Doh recipe. Now, you will need food coloring. You can use, again, whatever kind of food coloring you want. We only have gel paste kind in our house, so that's what I'll be using. Now, our first secret ingredient is, they're oils that smell. They're home fragrance oils. So I know that not everyone likes the smell of Play-Doh, so you can add this to help with that smell that maybe you don't like quite so much. You're going to need something to stir it with, so I just have 2 knives here. And our second secret ingredient is some glitter. I have some chunky and some fine, and we're going to play with those a bit to get some different looks. You're going to need some sandwich bags to store them in. Some people like to store them in the fridge, others prefer not to. I don't know yet, we're going to see how this goes. You're going to need a bowl to combine all of it in, and you will be needing some toothpicks and some bowls to separate it into after when we are coloring it. So, let's get started. So to start making our Play-Doh, I'm going to be combining our dry ingredients together. So our 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of salt, and 1 tablespoon of cream of tartar. Tartar or tartar, I really do not know. And just give that a mix together. This may be a bit easier with a whisk, but you just want this fully combined. And then add your oil. And I am realizing that this oil, I don't know if it will be able to bond this entire liquid. I have given up on the knife and gone right in with the hands. So they often use water also as a binding agent, so I'm going to add water as necessary. That's why I'm saying use your own Play-Doh recipe, because I don't think this one is quite the best. Or I am not reading the recipe correctly. We managed to get this to come together by adding water as needed. So our recipe works. We don't know how much water you add to it, we just did it as needed. It was about 1.5 of these bowls. However much that is, I don't know. So we are going to be doing 6 different colors, 4 different smells. So I already tested this out right here, and it takes the Play-Doh, gets rid of the Play-Doh smell, and makes it smell like whatever. So this smells like amazing strawberry. So I'm going to start out by dividing this in half, like so, and making sure that these are 2 even halves. I'm not very good at this. I would much prefer to use a measuring cup, but that's kind of unrealistic, isn't it? And I will warn you, making the Play-Doh does make some of a mess, so keep that in mind. So we have that. Now I need to divide this into 3. So we have 1, 2, 3, a bit to there, a bit to there. And you just want to try and get these about as even as you can. So I have some strawberry scents here. They're called home fragrances, is what I have. And I'm just going to flatten this out here. Place this on my table. Now your table may smell some different smells after this from all these fragrances. And I'm going to put a few drops onto my Play-Doh. You can always add more, you can't take it away. Remember that. Your hands may also smell good after. Also make sure it's something that you're not allergic to, or your children are not allergic to, because they will be playing with this, and you don't want that. So give it a smell. I don't smell any Play-Doh left in this one, and it smells like strawberries, yummy strawberries. We're good. So I'm going to do this to all of my Play-Doh sections. So I have 1/6 of my batter left, and I've already colored 5 of them. We have taken them, we have colored them, and added glitter, and I'm going to show you how to do that right now. So they already smell really good. This one's cinnamon, my favorite smell. One of my favorite spices. One of my rat's names is actually cinnamon. And I shall color this one blue, because I also love the color blue. So remember to use a new toothpick every time. We also use these in the kitchen, so you really want to avoid contamination. Now, you can use liquid food coloring, whatever kind of food coloring you have, whatever you feel more comfortable working with. And make sure to work on a surface you're not too concerned about, or a black surface like this one, because if you're working with red, it looks like a murder scene after. Found that out the hard way with fondant. And I'm going to add some silver too. So we're going to have some blue, silver, cinnamon, Play-Doh, but not my wrap. So I'm just going to mix or knead this in, and there are different points of time that different people choose to do this. I find this to be the easiest time, so I don't have to try and get the consistency of my Play-Doh right 6 different times. Now you may be hearing some noise in the background. We just fed our guinea pig, who is currently my roommate in my craft room, since we are guinea pig sitting right now. So she is currently eating her dinner, being all cute. Dough mixed up, and if it does get a bit drier over time, add in some water, and for most recipes of Play-Doh, that will bring it back to a more pliable consistency. And if you end up adding too much water, you can add in some more flour or salt if you don't have any flour, just to bring down the tackiness of it. So to store it, I recommend keeping them in airtight baggies or containers. You can use containers, but I'm just using some baggies today. This is a great party favor, since it really does not cost that much, and you can even have the children color it and add their own glitter to it. So just add the Play-Doh into the bag, remove the air the best you can, and do that to all of your Play-Doh colors. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I really hope you enjoyed these cool Play-Doh ideas. Please subscribe to see future videos in your inbox, and comment any other DIYs you'd like me to try out in the future. Please give this video a big thumbs up, and until next time, happy Play-Dohing!